new mode called 1 vs 1 is coming to Mobile Legends Bang Bang. In 1 vs 1, 2 players will battle it out to see who can score enough kills or destroy the opponent's turret first. A guessing event will also launch with this mode. Both players and spectators can place bets to win fun guessing coins. Now, let's learn more about this new mode. There are 2 ways to win in 1 vs 1 mode. The first method is to secure 3 kills on the opponent within the match time. The second method is to destroy your opponent's turret. The 1 vs 1 fun guessing event will launch with this mode. At the start of the match, both players and spectators can use their 1 vs 1 fun guessing coins to bet on the match's outcome. The game will also add a set amount of 1 vs 1 fun guessing coins to the prize pool for both sides. All fun guessing coins in the prize pool will be split among the winners. While the 1 vs 1 fun guessing event is running, you can exchange your fun guessing coins for exclusive rewards. Prioritize heroes with quick wave clear or strong burst for this mode. Quickly push your wave into the enemy turret to apply constant pressure and chip away at both the turret's HP and the opponent's HP. The 1 vs 1 map features bushes and creeps as well. Securing jungle resources grants an economic advantage, while the bushes offer the perfect cover for surprise attacks. The 1 vs 1 mode is just around the corner. So, rally your audience and fight for glory!
C.
C.
Innovation.
Huh?
More innovation.
Wings.
Weapon. More weapons.
Oh my God! Yes! 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 Yeah! Yes! 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 Spokesperson. Secret.
Daddy, what's a navigator?
Navigators safeguard the lighthouses across the Nexus Sea. It is a responsibility that we must uphold.
Dad?
I'll always be with you.
Target acquired! Frontier Justice! Ready, go! For all the Laylas out there!
Layla! Now!
You should have never tampered with the lighthouses. 'Cause I am a navigator! I'm gonna be the best navigator ever!
I know you will.
I thought it was finally over. Until I heard the whisper of the void. To Double 11! Amazing prices! Amazing styles! Win big in Mega Draw! Lowest prices, incredible benefits.
A new mode called 1 vs. 1 is coming to Mobile Legends Bang Bang. In 1 vs. 1, 2 players will battle it out to see who can score enough kills or destroy the opponent's turret first. A guessing event will also launch with this mode. Both players and spectators can place bets to win fun guessing coins. Now, let's learn more about this new mode. There are 2 ways to win in 1 vs. 1 mode. The first method is to secure 3 kills on the opponent within the match time. The second method is to destroy your opponent's turret. The 1 vs. 1 fun guessing event will launch with this mode. At the start of the match, both players and spectators can use their 1 vs. 1 fun guessing coins to bet on the match's outcome. The game will also add a set amount of 1 vs. 1 fun guessing coins to the prize pool for both sides. All fun guessing coins in the prize pool will be split among the winners. While the 1 vs. 1 fun guessing event is running, you can exchange your fun guessing coins for exclusive rewards. Prioritize heroes with quick wave clear or strong burst for this mode. Quickly push your wave into the enemy turret to apply constant pressure and chip away at both the turret's HP and the opponent's HP. The 1 vs. 1 map features bushes and creeps as well. Securing jungle resources grants an economic advantage, while the bushes offer the perfect cover for surprise attacks. The 1 versus 1 mode is just around the corner. So, rally your audience and fight for glory!
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you to the MLBB Next Door Showdown, in where players and teams from Bangladesh and Nepal are clashing against each other. But we are already into the third placement match today, and as a caster, Misudan Rai was joining me with me. There's Walker Mahmood. What are your expectation for the third placement match in between We Are Bud versus the team Larry?
Yeah, obviously it's a very important match because maybe it's a third place decider match, but someone must has to take the third place crown. All right, so I'm expecting, as a the representative of Bangladesh, I mean as a caster, so I'm obviously expecting like where Bard will, they will take the upper hand, but still, you guys must have to remember that Team Larry, they also have the same potential as do they have. So yes, whatever it is, whatever the team does in the battlefield, I'm expecting to see outstanding gameplay from both of the side. I don't care who wins the crown, but we can expect a very good game. That is what we can expect from now.
Yeah, we are expecting a good game because they have already showed their good game on their semifinals. So yeah, obviously they'll be showing their full potential in this match as well. We can see the similar bans coming up from both of the teams. We can see CC, and if I'm not wrong, that was 11th ban count for CC. And yeah, we can even see the Angela getting banned very frequently. There's Gorikasa, which pick is really comfortable for lots of players from both sides. Like we saw a good Gadot Kaza plays from Nepal as well, from Bangladesh as well. And yeah, I think that is also a pick or hero that should be banned or picked constantly.
Well, absolutely, and yes, there is a regular ban is going on from the both side, and as you just explained, so then there will be a Garrod Kachi, and yeah, it is. There is a Garrod Kachichi also. There's a Kadita, which is it could be something like a personal ban or something, because like whenever you, it's like it's not that type of usual ban like we used to see regularly, but yeah, I'm just taking it. And in the other side, there's a grog ban, and also we would see bans like Fedrin, obviously, if I'm not wrong. That is an assumption. Let's see what happened. All right, so before it goes, like I would remind you guys once again that if you were supporting We Are Bots, Bangladesh, if you're supporting Larry, Nepal, then just keep just spamming your support in the comment box and cheer for these two team. And as I mentioned, like this is the third place decider match, so this is very important. So someone must have to take the crown, the third place crown. Yes, I'm just moving on to the drafting section once again. There's a Jushin ban. The lantern flare really does, something very bad against heroes. Those whoever, usually do melee damage. This hero is not letting you come close, and I really don't like that.
And talking about the team Larry, they were constantly getting targeted, and they used to have those targeted men, especially the veteran. But we didn't see that in this game. But okay, maybe they baited out the ban for the maze, like they banned out Karita so that they could go for the some ban which could be countered by Kadita. So that might be a mind gameplay from Team Larry, but still there are a lot of assassins pick right open right now. Okay, considering Isansin and Lancelot getting open, I was expecting them to get picked from in the first pick, but that wasn't the case. Alice getting prioritized by the Team Larry, and we can see we are Bard. They are going for the Isansin, and Lunox is a grade is still over there because Team Larry was the one to ban that Karita. Now Lunox will be roaming very freely.
Absolutely, and the thing, the picture from the side of the weird bar is going very nicely. Like they just got one of the most meta and overrated pick in the Mobile Legend, according to this meta. That is Yi Sanshin, the master of the Mountain Shocker, and also they have the Lunox like Destroyer. Picked it up, didn't hesitate to pick it up, and we might see a swap here because the Yi Sanshin might be taken by Mr. Charming. And in the other hand, Void with a Hayabusa, the ninja, the master ninja in the land of Dawn. Also, there is a mistress of astral recall. Novaria is here in the land of Dawn. Prinja made his appearance in this game with starting things up with a Novaria, and in the other side there is a Kalia. Like the Tsunami Slam. We all know what it can does in the game. Like it is also a perfect tool to getting the backliner, especially the marksman. Just you don't have to do anything. Just use a flicker, then just grab a marksman with your tail and just give a power bomb like the Batista bomb. Never mind.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I'm wrong, but Larry, they have already faced really hard time with that Bayavusa facing off against the Kalea and even Lunox. So I guess they in the same final matches they lost with that Hayabusa because there were so many counter picks against them, and we can see the same thing is happening in this game as well from the side of Team We Are But they are picking up the Kalea who can instant lock that Hayabusa, and even though Hayabusa commits towards the Lunox can escape with the part of order, and let's see if that will be the case in this game as well or not. But okay, we are in the last banning phase of the game, and that's the Arlord ban coming up from Team Laddie.
Yeah, obviously it's a very good band because they didn't picked up any EX villain. So yeah, this band is very good. That I would say it totally fine and goes to the current meta section. And yeah, as you just say, like Hayabusa's shadow kill will definitely get countered by destroyers, Lunas with the order. Yeah, that is good. That is perfect. But the team, if a team having a Hayabusa in his team, it requires a perfect timing. Not only that, but also Hayabusa's power spikes come in the late game. Especially, it started spiking his power from the mid game. So those who have Hayabusa in his team, it definitely requires a perfect support. Like what else you can expect from Assassin in the early stage. So yeah, they have to keep that in their mind. So here we go. Here is a grandeur, and also there is the standing tree. There's his Belric, a counter of every single marksman. No, you can't say every single marksman. Like those whoever power spiked with the high fire rate, attack speed. A perfect counter is Belric. So it means one thing. Like when there's a Belric in the other side, like you can't go for marksman like Moscow, marksman like Mia, or even the new marksman. So definitely many options will get locked whenever there's a Belric. And we also know we can play Belric in the EXP lane. Like it's a perfect tool. It can deal damage, it can counter marksman, or it's quite tanky and it does a hell of a good regen. All right, so Fallen with Uranus, the walking mountain or fountain, whatever it is. Yes, the comparison has been done, and also there's a couple of good picks from the both side. And like Weird Bot, they have two very good pick. One of them is Yi Shin, and the other one is Luna. Like definitely they can counter Hayabusa Shadow Kill very well and very easily with the power of the order. So yes, let's see which team has the last lap, because this is a third place decider match, and this match will decide which team will get the third place in the Land of Dawn, the next door showdown. So here from the caster desk, I'm here, Walker Mahmood, and with me, Sudin Roy, the OG caster from Nepal, is here. So in-game live action will be described by Sudin Roy.
Well, we are moving towards the game number one. It will be best of five series, just like the the semi-finals, and yeah, the best of five series will decide the third placement of the tournament, the next door showdown. And let's see if a team from Bangladesh will secure the third place, or if a team from Nepal will secure the third place. There's the team Larry on the blue side and the team We Are Bot on the red side. According to the lineup, I'm not sure it's really variable lineup from the side of team Larry, but okay, team We Are Bot, I guess they are with the balanced lineup. They got the peeling, they got the sustain, they got the pick off and the instant burst to burst down the player picked up by Mr. Charming. But team from the side of team Larry, I guess there's the instant initiation from Javaruda, or the disengagement where we can see the Novaria who relies on the poke damage, but the fights, I'm not sure if will be long enough to make a difference with the poke. And there's a lot of sustain hero who gives who will not be affected with those pokes. I guess that's the Uranus and Esmeralda on the team from We Are Bot.
Absolutely. And are we able to see a fight here in the EXP lane? I guess not. And yeah, the lineup of Weird Bot is like quite tricky, especially as you say, like quite tanky. And now like there's a kid, Mr. Charming, we're playing, the Kalia. There is a Ruhan with Esmeralda, and also there is a Uranus. So it will be a little bit tough for them to melt them down. So here we go. We might be seeing a shadow kill, and yes, the first blood has been taken by Killen, and it was outstanding. The Ruhan is taken down in the early stage by the hand of the Hayabusa. Killen, start things up by securing a kill, and I would say it's a very good start from the side of Team Larry. All right, so here we go. We might see another fight in the mid lane, but I guess not, because Weirdo just secure himself from the bad position. Here we go. There's a vision from the Varia.
That's
Turtle
a nice
dance.
poke. And okay, Veloci fallen with the first turtle. Zavaru got taken down. Kyo manages to fall back, but that's the invasion. Three of the players trying to invade the purple buff. There's Kellen with retribution. He managed to secure his turtle, his purple buff. And we can see Prince X Ninja going for one-on-one situation. Mid lane, three of the players trying to rotate towards the bottom lane. There's gonna be 4-man rotation, I guess. But there's Kyo with the vision.
Yes, there's a four-man rotation is going on here. I guess Velsafelon is trying to give a little bit invasion in the enemy territory's red buff, but they just tried, but it's okay. It's totally fine from Killen. He managed to secure his buff. I guess we might see a fight here in the golden, especially they will try to get Log Void. All right, Tsunami Slam is just, trying to make his position, Mr. Charming. And here we go, Hayabusa might be in trouble. Tsunami Slam, once again, the Astral Recall. And the Void has been taking down Mr. Charming very well. And the fight has been going on. Mountain Chakra in the meantime. And Velsafelon will see the kill of Belric. It was a good trade. And one more to go. And Killen in the meantime, see the kill of Ruhan. And no, I was supposed to say there will be an equal trade, but it's not. 3 down from the side of Team Larry, and Wearbot, only managed to secure 2 kills. I'm sorry, they managed to get 3 kills, and in the other had 2 kills. So 3 minutes going in the land of Dawn. So you guys can see the difference. Like, there's a 1 kill difference, which is which is fine, I'd say.
Okay, Tyler Strike trying to poke some damage by Mr. Destroyer with Mr. Charming. That's the second turtle getting spawned, and I guess they are trying to gang the bottom lane, but still we can see Destroyer trying to go for some pokes, and we can see Zavarudo getting poked very hard, and that's the Tsunami Slam. Mr. Charming with the low SP, Zavarudo will be the one to secure the kill. Prince Axinza trying to enter the battle. We can see 3 of the players with the Mountain Soccer. There's Veloci fallen as well. Okay, he's going in once again, but that's the disengagement, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And the kill difference is right now is a 2 kill difference and 1 more to go. I guess Ruhan will take the kill, but look at the sustain of Alice. Look at the sustain, like amazing sustain is coming from Alice. Here we go. There's a Death Sonata in the meantime. Killen, see the kill of Ruhan once again. The bad part is in this match, like Ruhan died 3 times, which will create a little bit trouble from the side of Wearbot. Rhapsody is coming on. Shadow kill in the meantime. And Killen once again. Seek the kill of Mr. Charming. And Killen is getting more and more farm. If things goes like this way, then Hayabusa will be totally unkillable. The situation is... the situation happening right now in the Land of Dawn. And the way Killen getting his farm, it will be, hell of a troublesome situation for Team Wearbot. Because especially for, Velsafelon, and also Ruhan seems like quite weak in this match with this Esmeralda. Like, what we expect, Sudin? Whenever there's Esmeralda, Sudin, we usually expect a sustain, we usually expect damn shield. But here, Ruhan easily getting countered by Killen. Which
Yeah,
nice.
Obviously because he was getting ganked early on, so I guess he is lacking some itemization to be really strong right now. But okay, maybe after some time passes by and the all of the players stacks together for the team fight, I guess they gonna be some few Mr. Charming healing him will be compliment for him. So I guess that there will be his power spike for now. They're going to be 1v3 situation. I'm not sure if that's going to be picked up by Mr. Charming. He still has ult, so I don't think he'll be picking off Q right now. But okay, I think they got the upper hand on the neutral objective. They are trying to go for aid. Veloci Fallen once again with another turtle. That's 3 turtles secured by Veloci Fallen by himself.
Yes, they're focusing on their objective very well, but the problem is their Esmeralda is getting ganked a couple of times. Here we go. There's Tsunami Slam, and once again Belric. There's the kill, and I guess Void might be in trouble. And yes, Velsafelon just took his kill very nicely. Like they're just coming back into the game, and they're also coming back in the competition. And also here Ruhan just pushed the top lane, which is very good. And also in the other hand, Killen also pushed the bot lane's TR1. It's going very well. Like at this point, it's totally tough to say which team will take the upper hand. Quad Shadow, Hayabusa escaped very nicely.
Okay, another Astral Echo, but he didn't manage to reveal position of none of the players from Team Wearbot. Now I guess Team Wearbot, they are trying to go for it, but still there's no any minion wave on the middle lane. They have already secured the top lane and bottom lane for the tier 1 turrets. I guess now they are looking forward for the mid lane tier 1 turret. Okay, Kellen going in with some pokes, some quad shadow and some shuriken, but it still didn't commit. But there's the command from Prinjack Sinza. There's some Tadal strike taunt coming up from Zawarudo, was able to taunt three of the players. Mr. Charming with low SP, Prinjack Sinza is trying to go for the chase, but he will escape somehow, and there's no any players getting killed by the team Larry. Now they are committing towards the mid lane. Tier 1 turret Destroyer getting bursted down, and that's the shadow kill, but still he will fall back with just one kill, and now he's trying to split push towards the bottom lane.
Yes, exactly. Killen doing his job very well, and this is his job, like targeting the back lane, and he's doing it very well. Like the way he just secured Lunox, Destroyer's kill. It was unnecessary. Like whenever you have assassin, what else you can expect? Like, what do you expect? Do you expect, like you will target the front lane? And no, obviously you target the back lane, and that is what he's doing right now. Okay, so Lord has been spawned in the Land of Dawn, and here they will, I guess they will try to go for the Lord. I'm talking about Team Larry. Okay, here we go, the Vision and Astral Recall, but unfortunately nobody home here. And yes, the goal difference is, not that much goal difference. There is one goal difference. Was right in the meantime. And here we go, Mr. Charming has been taken down, and Hayabusa once again secured a kill, and Void in the meantime secured a kill of the Lunas. That was supposed to be Hayabusa's kill, never mind. It was taken by Void.
Yeah, Void, and with his insane, positioning, that was very impressive. He was going out of the boost, and he was going into the boost back to back, and dishing out a lot of damage. That's a lot of the damage kiting from him. Kalen securing the Lord, and Zawarul with the flicker, but that's the commitment from the side of team. That's the kill for Velocity Fallen. He's going for more, but I guess he's gonna go for the purple buff right now, and that's gonna be it.
Absolutely. And the purple buff of the the Hayabusa is taken by the Bells of Felon. They just don't want to get farmed like Hayabusa. They just don't want him to get farmed. And I guess we might see a fight, I guess, but no Loki. Look at the soaking ability of Uranus. Like, this is what he does, like soaking up damage and sustainability, and Lord is approaching from the mainland. Alright, Vilsafelon might be in trouble, but he managed to escape. Lord is approaching. Are we about to see a perfect tsunami slam from Mr. Charming? Will he try to, get Void? But it is not that much easy, because, Void got a Purify, Mountain Shocker in the meantime. Astral Recall is coming from Novaria, and Killen once again will give a try to push the bot lane. Maybe he's just trying to clear the lane, clear the minions. Pushing turret is quite far enough.
Yeah, and there's some pressure on the top lane, but there's already player from We Are Bot, Mr. Velocity Fallen, to control the minion wave, but I guess that vision might cost them a lot. The team Larry, they might commit for the battle towards the mid lane, even though there are 3 frontliners over there, but still they are trying to poke the damage against them. Ruhan with pretty low HP. I guess there won't be any fight in any zone, because if any team messes up this fight, then they are gonna, it's gonna be really costly.
Obviously, nobody is showing the dare to take an early team fight. Even not Weirdbird, even not Team Larry, they're just both waiting to, Team Larry is waiting, like the Team Weirdbird will definitely go for a mistake, and the same thing is also, they are thinking, Team Weirdbird, both of them, they have the same intention. They want them to have, make a mistake, and they can initiate, they can capitalize the situation. And at this point, I'm just, whenever you were talking, I was looking at the goal difference, the snowballing, even the kill difference. Maybe the kill difference is a little bit, higher. Like Team Larry got many kills, like they're 4 kill up ahead, but still, at this point, you can't say anything about this match, because both of this team having the same farm, even, both of them, they're just trying to secure their neutral objective very well. But at this point, we can't say anything, like a couple of minutes later, we might able to say something. And there is a Void Riot, and Lunax already used his order. Here we go, Void took down Mr. Charming, and there's a shadow kill. Uranus might be trouble, and it is the power of Sky Pierce melting down and stealing every single kill. And in the meantime, Velocipelon took down Void very well, and he will get some more, but I guess no. But it was a good team fight. Like, it wasn't.
Yeah, but still the fight is continuing. He's trying to, poke damage as much as possible because, yeah, the Prince X Ninja, he relies on closing up to the opponent to dish out the damage, but then Velocipelon was taking some damage, and that's the Falling Star Moon, Kaline with lowest SP, Ruhan and Velocipelon, they are trying to chase him down. That's a flicker, and Ruhan with the kill against Kaline. And that's the perfect timing, by the way, because the Lord just spawned and getting kills onto the jungler is a great value for them. That's the Rapid Ride once again from Zawaru. They are going for the commitment. Prince X Ninja dealing some damage, but that's the Lord on the hands of We Are Bird, and they are going in for the Prince X Ninja is getting some damage, but I guess that's not visible at all because he's really tanky at the moment. But okay, they are trying to play with discipline. They are trying to manage those waves, and they will go with the Lord for the perfect push.
Exactly. Managed to secure the Lord, and he's supporting me, Lord. And every time I say, every single Lord, carries their own benefit. With Lord, you can play multiple gameplays. And once again, there was invasion in the enemy buff. I mean, Hayabusa. Alright, so there is the Astral Recall in the meantime. Wild Riot trying to melt them down. And Hayabusa with a Quad Shadow. We will see a kill here. Mr. Charming might be in trouble with a very low HP. He managed to escape, and Granger Void really doing his job very nicely by poking with the Rhapsody. And yeah, there was a fight, but unfortunately we didn't see any kill from any of this side. But the Lord is approaching. Alright, Lord took a huge chunk of the top lane's inhibitor tower. Alright, so can we have a look? I guess no. I was supposed to say, and I was about to say, alright, there's a team fight once again, and Destroyer in his top pick once again secured two kills in a row. Okay, so here we go in the itemization. Go for it.
Yeah, we can see Velocipelon with the complete kit with him, but it's still, Kaline is not there yet. Okay, that he is really behind, even though the itemization seems, like this similar. There's the Blade of Despair from both of the junglers, but I'm not sure how. He is really far ahead of the farm. 4,000. Gapping him with 4,000 is insane. That was a huge burst damage against his run, but he managed to escape thanks to his power forward. And okay, there's not going to be any commitment, but still he's trying to go for the invasion, even though he's on SP. Yeah, obviously, because We Are Bird, they're trying, they have the control of the map right now, and they can do whatever with the buffs coming up from the Team Larry. And I guess, yeah, they are quite behind in case of the itemization right now.
Absolutely, and they're trying to apply a trick, and they do the main blue buff, and they just they're just hoping the Hayabusa will come to check his buff. And we know with this strategy they can put a perfect Tsunami Slam and isolate Hayabusa from the team, and assassinate Hayabusa, and that is what they're planning. But it's a competitive game. Everyone knows this type of silly strategy. But every single strategy is good here in the Land of Dawn. That I would say, if it works, then it's completely fine for you. And yes, the goal difference is right now, We Are Bard, they're just taking the upper hand. Also, the snowball is in their favor with a very little bit. But as I said, every single difference will count. Alright, so once again, alright, so there will be a fight here. Poking off the damage. Very nicely. Look at the sustain up here.
Towards the backline. But he didn't manage to catch Saint but we can see Destroyer getting bursted down where Mercer will kill Prince X Ninja. There's 1v3 situation fight, and that's gonna be double on the hands of Mr. Fellowship Fallen, Void, oh, and no, the falling Star Moon, and that's it, right with the ride for the disengagement as well as the beautiful turn against three of the players. But Q with the Recall, those huge city, I don't think he'll be able to, constantly deal damage, but Aiza was chilling. That's the kill against Mr. Charming by Q. That's a lot for Fellowship Fallen, but I guess they are still going for the fight. Okay, here comes Fellowship Fallen with the Mountain Soccer, but he will just deal some damage, hook some damage towards Mr. Zawarudo, and that's all. I think the Lord is going to go on the waste because, okay, they are missing Mr. Charming for now, who will be a key person to pressurize the base of the Larry, but okay, he might respawn before the Lord approaches towards the base of the team Larry.
It was a noble sacrifice from Mr. Charming, and just gave his life to secure the Lord. And it might be not the tough rage Lord, but still, this is the Lord. And as you just said, they're missing Mr. Charming, which might be a little bit trouble for Team Wearbot because there will be no sustainer. But we can't actually say that because there's two more frontliner like Uranus and Esmeralda like Ruhan. So this Lord will take the top lane's Tia tower in the mid lane. There's a fight is going on. Here we go. Hayabusa with a quad shadow. In the meantime, there will be a shadow kill. Word Rat has been burned up very nicely. And once again, Mr. Charming with a very low HP managed to escape. And Velosa Fallen will try to lock down the Inhabitor tower. And Lord is also approaching, and it is taken down very nicely by the hand of Void. One thing that I would say about this match, that is, Team Larry, they are lacking the late game jet damage against a weird bot. Maybe they can reliable on. Oh! What was that?
Okay, the fight is getting continued. Prince Ninja, even though he managed to secure the kill against Loki, who was heavily poked, but still he will get traded back. Ruhan with the falling Star Moon trying to catch Void, but we can see Kellen. Oh, he connected the quad shadow. Will he go in? He waited for the power forward to get wasted, but before that they have already managed to, make a huge distance with the Team Larry. Now with the lowest SP, all of the players are trying to recall, but the minion pressure which Team Wearbot had created will go to waste once again. With the aggressive play from Team Larry, they managed to minimize the pressure coming up from top lane and bottom lane. Okay, which Team Wearbot was working for a very long time.
Absolutely, and the thing that I was saying, that before that I would like to, explain the itemization. So here we go, there's Esmeralda with his Antichrist, a perfect counter of Assassin Hayabusa, and also, Grandeurs are one of the perfect counter item. And here we go, no time for discussion. Shadow Kill in the meantime, putting his power spike. And here we go. In the meantime, there's a Mountain Shocker. And Mr. Charming might be in trouble with a very low HP. And the kill has been taken down by the Hand of Void. Astral Recall dealing a huge amount of damage. Double kill in a row. Where to get some more? Triple kill. And Velocipelon might be in trouble. And yes, by the help of the mighty Sky Pierce, triple kill. Are we about to see a Maniac Kingdom land up done? And it is secured by Void. And this is a blessing. This is the absolute blessing, having perfect stack of Sky Pierce. And definitely it is 80. If I'm not wrong, I guess it is 70 stack of Sky Pierce. It's quite insane. With this, they will lock the Nexus. And here we go. The Nexus of the Mr. Mountain Shocker has been taken down. The beautiful Nexus of Isanshin is nicely taken down by Team Larry. It was a quite good strategy. I was about to say something about Team Wearbot. I was about to say Team Wearbot, Team Larry, they're just lacking the late game damage. How long you could reliable on the Mistress of Astral Recall. We all know that, what is the name? Whatever it is, the Mistress Astral Recall. He got a late game damage potential, but against Yi Sunshin, how long you could survive. You were lacking the late game damage. In the meantime, out of nowhere, Void with a perfect stack of Sky Pierce out of nowhere took a Maniac. The game is all dead there. The game is
Yeah,
all dead in that time. Exactly.
I was very concerned about the lineup from the side of Kelly. Sorry, team Larry, is we can clearly see we are part. They had the clear lineup that they had the pickup, they had the sustain. They could peel the players from the opponent side, and they can burst damage whoever Mr. Timing could pick. Or even Velicy Fallen, he is really good with the execution of the neutral objective. They had full control of the neutral objective because there was no any such kind of maze who could stun, or who could make the pressure on that turtle or lord pit. So yeah, most of the time they had the upper hand for the um, neutral objective, and they secured a lot of neutral objective. But yeah, the lineup from the team Larry, it was very hard to execute, I guess, because that was so random. They had some huge initiation. They had two of the players who could poke from the long distance, where we could even see some players who could burst down, and yeah, so on. But yeah, to execute this lineup properly, the they they did that, I guess, because they poked they with the poking a character like the Novaria and Granger. They poked out the Lunox when the Lunox had to recall. That's when they fully committed towards the four other players, and that was the Maniac. And before the Lunox could join again to the fight, that was too late. And I guess
Absolutely.
that was only the a win situation for them, and they perfectly executed that thing. Otherwise, I don't think that there were any different strategy to put here to win with this lineup against the lineup from the team we are bought.
Absolutely, the lineup was quite fun. Even I got astonished whenever I saw the Granger took the Maniac, and the game is all over. As I mentioned, the game is all over. I was about to say something about Team Wearbot, like their picks and their lineup, everything was fine, but it was a quite uncertain. Like, what the hell just happened in the Land of Dawn? Like, it was a situation of Team Wearbot whenever they just, the Void took the Maniac, so the game is all over. I mentioned a couple of times. Yeah, so that's all for this game. Still 4 more games to go, and it was like quite shocking for Team Wearbot. But this is not the end. Still 4 more games to go. And let's see what happened in the next game. So we'll be right back with a second game. Don't go anywhere. And don't forget to support your team. If you are from Bangladesh, go for the Weird Board. And if you are watching from Nepal, share the stream. And don't forget to support Lord Larry if you are from Nepal. And this two, like honest rivalry will keep going on in the South Asia. And let's see what happened next. We'll be right back in a minute with this, our second game.
Welcome to Double 11! Amazing prices, amazing styles! Win big in Mega Draw! Lowest prices, incredible benefits.
A new mode called 1 vs. 1 is coming to Mobile Legends Bang Bang. In 1 vs. 1, 2 players will battle it out to see who can score enough kills or destroy the opponent's turret first. A guessing event will also launch with this mode. Both players and spectators can place bets to win fun guessing coins. Now, let's learn more about this new mode. There are 2 ways to win in 1 vs. 1 mode. The first method is to secure 3 kills on the opponent within the match time. The second method is to destroy your opponent's turret. The 1 vs 1 fun guessing event will launch with this mode. At the start of the match, both players and spectators can use their 1 vs 1 fun guessing.
Once again, after a short break, we're back again with the next door showdown, where you all know the teams from Bangladesh and Nepal are clashing against each other. But today it's the day for the third placement matchup where Team Larry is facing against We Are Bot, and once again it's casters Misudan Rai with Waka Mahmood. So what are your expectations for the game number two?
Well, I'm expecting obviously first thing that I would say I'm expecting a very good game from both side, a competitive match. Whenever I'm in the caster desk, I always we not only me but also every single casters, my fellow casters, we all expect a very good game, a competitive game, because in this type of platform, this type of big game, big tournaments. And as usual, I'm expecting also a very good draft in this match. And if I talk about from the side of Weirdbot, they will definitely try to put some new strategy here against one of the best team, good team. Larry from Nepal. They will figure out another good strategy from their side. And don't forget, I'm not forgetting to mention the coach from Larry. This is Zero A, and coach from Weirdbot, that is Gauter. So yes, these two, just trying their best to set their teams up. And whenever the coaches are watching the game, the heart is just beating so fast, like they want to win. And we all know the situation of coaches. So yes, definitely we're expecting a very good game again here in the land of Dawn, and definitely they must have to win this game. It's not. I would say this is not actually must, but if they want to put some competition, then I would say win the game.
Okay, Lancelot was left open, and but it's still we are, but they are going for the Zushin, so I guess Lancelot could be a great thing or great pick against that Zushin to dive into her and execute her before she harasses the players from from their team. But that's not gonna be case from the team Larry. They are going for some different pick. Okay, now the Karita ban makes sense because they didn't want anyone to go back to the Eve and burst her down.
Absolutely. And yeah, Eve is a very good pick, and I would say, and it's a quite unique pick. Like since I'm casting here, since from a casting in this tournament, I haven't seen Eve pick, so this is my first experience, casting for Eve in this match, Super Showdown, I mean Next Door Showdown. Sorry. So yeah, it's a very good pick. Like a totally in a late gamer that I would say the power spike up even the late game is quite impressive, especially the slow effect. Sometimes it feels like you're lagging or something like that, especially the void crystal and the real world manipulation. And also she's capable enough to burst you down with a void blast. So it got every single thing that she has need. So yeah, it was a perfect pick, quite unique that I would say. In the other hand, so bands are like Lunax, Chichi, nothing special from the side of Team Weird God, same Weird Bot, and same as for Team Larry. So there's a Hylos and Destroyers, Hylos, and also Loki will play Basha as a jungler, which is quite clear, loud and clear. Basha will be the jungler here. So, and if I talk about some extra bands, then I would say Shudin, they might go for a carry ban because you're willing to hyper tank. So definitely carry could be a good option for you to ban out.
Yeah, obviously, carry. Considering the tanky lineups, they are going for both of the teams. They might go for carry pick or ban, especially Team Weya, but they got to ban her because Team Larry they got the first pick during the second pick phase of the game. And okay, even if they didn't get the carry, but they have already secured the Xbox, which is also a great pick against the tanky lineup the team we are bought are going for. And let's see if that will make you know a great impact in this game. Now they are banning some picks who could be flexed towards the golden because with the high burst damage coming up from the team Larry, okay, especially from the Xbox, they might go for some burst picks as well. So they the team we are about, they might go for something who can sustain on the goal lane. So yeah, that's why they are going for the ban of Ruby.
Absolutely, as you just said, so then I'm totally agreeing with you. The thing that I'm gonna say about something with the Xborg, like really does make sense, like picking up an Xborg against a tanky lineup because it really does some, uh, what does it call? Real damage. I mean,
True
like
damage.
alpha, true damage, exactly. True damage, like alpha. Xborg is also a very good true damage dealer, and like no matter how sustainable you are, no matter how tanky you are, whenever you're against Xborg and the fire missile, it will hit you hard, no matter how tanky you are. So that is the case, and that is the reason, like Team Larry, they just picked up a Xborg, and in the other side, like there's a retail ban, so no marksman pick yet from the side of a weird bot. So definitely, it's a good ban from their side. And it's still Mr. Charming and Fallen. They're just deciding their pick, and which hero they will pick, and which marksman they go for marksman, or they will go for a Harith, because there is a possible chance to see a Harith or even Bane, because there is no Bane ban yet. There is no Harith ban yet. We witnessed a couple of good games, like the Vintage Victory, the Hori Sports. We witnessed tremendous gameplay of Harith. We witnessed outstanding gameplay of Bane. So these two heroes are open. So I am just eagerly waiting. I'm eagerly waiting to see a Bane or a cute little Master of Zaman Force Harith's appearance, you know, from any side. Like Team Larry could go for it, Team Weird Bot could go for it, and let's see, they could go for it. They could pick all of these two
Yeah.
heroes.
I'm also anticipating a 1-1 pick from Larry, but yeah, we are but when they are banning the Granger, I guess they might go for Harry because the poke damage from Granger is really annoying to face against. Now to team Larry, they are going for the R-Lord pick. Okay, they are still keeping that goal laner hidden right now, so they could pick or flex accordingly after the team we are but reveals their goal laner. But it's still, I think he's a solid pick. Still, they can go for the Harith as you are talking, because Harith, he is really good to evade that last insanity coming up from the expert from the side of Team Larry.
Absolutely, and the late game damage is quite insane. Like you can say Harith is not only the early guy, but all right. So they just picked up a carry. So this is the thing that I was wondering. Questions long ago, like the early drafting phase, like we could see a carry ban, or we might see a carry pick from the side of Team Weird Bot, and it was it was a good decision, like having a carry whenever your team is quite tanky and your team can sustain, your team can regain. So picking up a carry or banning up a Lunox, it's a quite good thing that I would say. All right. All right. So here we go. Ixio, another quite interesting pick. Like at this meta and this kind of good matches, competitive matches, we usually don't see marksman that much in the golden, except for Granger or even carries. Like in few conditions, like carry totally get picked up in some different conditions, like whenever there's a tank. But it's a quite interesting pick to having an Ixia. So Team Larry, their just pick is quite, I'm not gonna say insane, but quite interesting pick. Not actually a regular pick according to this kind of competitive game. So yeah, keeping my eyes on Ixia, and especially on, the Eve. So the team lineup is very good, quite decent. Like if I talk about Team Weird Bot, quite decent picks, very good picks. That's it. And let's see which team has the last laugh.
Yeah, and talking about the even Ixia that you are, interested really about. By the way, they make the perfect appear when they are on the battlefield. The isolation from the real world manipulation coming up from Eve, and on top of that, the full barrage from Ixia. That's gonna be the very
Combo combo.
devastating. And yeah, that's wombo combo by the way. And yeah, Ixia on the lane phase, she is really good because of her regeneration, her passive regeneration, and she is really strong against the carry. She is, the natural counter because her range is really, really high, and the carry she has really, really low range as compared to Ixia. So that's the thing. I guess they went for a great pick for the golden, I guess.
Absolutely, and I guess all right, Garukasha might be in trouble, but he's safe. And as you just say, carry got the low range. Yeah, that is definitely true. Like whenever you're just playing carry, then you have to come closer as much as you can. All right, so it might be in trouble, and the Flicker hasn't popped up. In the meantime, there's a Void Crystal. All right, we are about to see a kill. I guess Destroyer might be in trouble, but with the use of Flicker, he just burned out his Flicker and managed to save himself. Like I was expecting flame shot, then I realized, oh, I see. It's a competitive game. Usually people just don't pick up flame shot. That's weird.
Oh, Kellen. He's going for the lane cut and a kill against Ruhan. Now that's going to be even more easier for Boyd to face against Ruhan with that carry. Okay, the first turtle is about to get spawned. Hugh is getting taunted by Princess Charming. That's going to be final slash early on. Okay, he already hit that level 4. Oh, that's insane. Hugh with the real world manipulation manages to secure the kill against Princess Charming. Now there's going to be a frontliner missing from the team we are, but I don't think they'll be able to contest the turtle, but it's still Veloci Fallen. He's trying for 8 Kellen with the turtle, but that's gonna be last insanity against Veloci Fallen. It's getting melted down. Princess Ninja with the follow. That's the nice knockup coming out from Destroyer, but he is still going in. Missing the Kellen, and that's Veloci Fallen falling down, and Princess Ninja, that's a 1 for 2 trade, and we are, but they had a good trade over there.
Absolutely, and they were quite hyped enough, and that was something said aggressiveness, and it's paid off very nicely. In the meantime, there is another team fight. Reverlize popped up in the meantime. Garukasha might be in trouble, but no, they just regained himself very nicely, and the 2 kill is took by Weirbot. It was much needed for them, and there we go. Avash of the Guardian, but unfortunately nobody home. All right, Q might be in trouble. Destroyer seeing the kill of Eve. That was a hell of a good start, and once again, real manipulation bursting down Mr. Charming, but he just completely overcome from that situation. So once again, Larry is taking the lead, and I would say it was a very good start from them. The 2 kill they just gave to them, it was quite unintentional. That was just quite aggressiveness. That was true aggressiveness of Xinjiang, or yeah, exactly. There we go, fighting the EXP lane. Bashes are coming off from Phobius.
Yeah, okay, Phobius. Oh, another dark wave knocking him off, but that's the commitment. That's another final slash. We can see Q working some damage against him, but Princess Ninja is already low on HP. That's the nice damage coming up from Loki with those Infernal Pursuit. Okay, whereas meanwhile in the top lane or gold lane, I'd say Void is still having a really great time over there.
Absolutely, and here we go. There's a turtle once again in the land of John, and once again there's a stash from Jushin. What's right in the meantime? Revitalize, real manipulation, last insanity from Xborg, the Bumblebee. Here we go. The ultimate is coming from Xia, bursting down every single one, and Valsafella took down the turtle, but Ninja secret kill. Loki completely destroyed gathered culture, and this time once again the lead has been taken by the side of Team Larry. Fight is going on. Loki might be in trouble, and yes, the kill has been taken down once again. 6 kills in a row, a very good start, and they are, they're just controlling the map. I mean, Team Larry, not only they're just focusing on the objective, but also they're just getting killed. Back lane, yes, Mr. Charming taking down once again.
Oh,
it was
destroyer!
now they're just invading. Larry is invading the enemy territory.
Yeah. Oh, that was nice. Split push from Ruhan, by the way, AOZ, but that's gonna be wasted by Zawarudo. Prince Axinza also jumped in, even with. Oh, I don't think that he used his flicker. I'm not sure. Maybe not, but now they are going for the top lane tier 1 turret, trying to cut the lane as well to zone out the player. Mr. Charming trying his best, but he will not be able to zone out the players. Okay, that's them losing their first tier turret from top lane, traded back from Team Larry.
Absolutely, and the thing that I would say, like, Belric is just getting a little bit weaker in this game because we all know Belric is quite good for those marksmen, those high attack speed, fire rate. This is the reason why Mr. Charming is a little bit suffering in this game. So I would like to go for the itemization. So requesting streamer to show the itemization so that we can discuss about few items about these teams. Especially, I just need to see the item of Void and even Kellen. Alright.
Yeah, but okay, first turtle, sorry, that's another turtle about to get spawned. Oh, that's the Crimson Beacon getting forced out. AOZ on the back lane, but Destroyer will not have any way to escape. Last Insanity, Loki, and another finals last getting dropped onto two of the players. Well, if fallen low on SP will get taken down. That's the Sky Piercer coming up from Void, and that's the Wrath of Dry. Two of the players getting taunted. Two of the players will fall. Mr. Charming with double kill. Maybe Triple, who knows a tank getting some kills, but that's a taunt against Ruhan as well. Zawaru is lost his team. Mr. Charming as well, and another Last Insanity instead getting taunted and kill for Kitten right after he gets the turtle.
Exactly, and the Lantern Flare is, not enough, not enough damage with the Lantern Flare because he's lacking of few itemization. So yes, and the kill difference between these two teams is just getting more and more higher, especially from the side of Team Larry. They just took 11 kills in a row. Goal difference is quite nice. 23k gold. Fight once again. Final slash in the meantime. There will be a real manipulation combined with the ultimate of Xia. Literally, they're just bursting out. Velsafelon, and he's taken down by the hand of Void. The combo of the side of Team Larry is just quite impressive. That is the thing Sudin was saying. The combo of real manipulation, the ultimate of Xia, and the Gathered Culture, also the final slash. Quite impressive. And that is what they're doing.
Yeah, they are just utilizing their, the full, their, combination ability. And okay, that's the good push on the top lane. Valish falling, jumping in to Vaskio, but that's the dauntless strike from Prince X Ninja to disengage the battle. There's still 40 seconds before the first lot to get spawned, and we are pressurizing the bottom lane. Maybe they are trying to get the tier 1 turret from the bottom lane, but there's the rotation from Prince X Ninja. Let's see if there will be any battle. Prince X Ninja, he might go in with the final slash, who knows, but there's always Mr. Charming over there to protect him well. And that's the invasion. Once again, Velis fallen low. He is getting melted with another clip. That's the killing spree for him. Kellen is getting knocked off constantly by Destroyer, but that's not gonna help them. There's a lot of players getting, spread all over the map, so Team Weabot, they will not be able to engage in those battles. And I guess Team Larry, they will have the first ever lot for free. Prince X Ninja, okay, he just sacrificed himself for the Lord.
That was a completely bad decision from the side of Team Weabot. Like whenever the Team Larry was invading their territory, especially the blue buff, like they were completely staying in the top lane, and they just faced the consequences of staying too much in the bot lane, and that was a foolish decision from their side, like I would say. And not only they just lost the team fight, but also they lost the Lord. And maybe it's a 9 minutes or 10 minutes Lord, but who cares? They lost the team fight, they lost the Lord, they just completely left their teammate, in their territory. Like whenever Team Larry was invading them, it was a bad decision. It was a very bad decision from the side of Team Weabot. and they just paid off very nicely. Real manipulation. Final slash will be come on. In the meantime, there is an ultimate from Eve. In the meantime, from Ixia bursting down every single minions, and also they just took down Valsafelon, and Lord is approaching from the bot lane. Definitely will take the TR2 and will approach for the inhibitor, and they're executing their plan very well. As you just say, so then the combination of Team Larry is quite impressive.
Miss Charming
huge chunk.
with the rapid ride. Easy onto the backline, but that's the full barrage with Flicker. Loki getting taken down. Strolon as Pika Lane commits for it and secures the kill against Destroyer. 5 of the players knocking the base of Team We Are, but there's a lot of slow and misses, and no, the finals last monster kill from Void. This timing low SP will have to forcefully fall back in that immortality right after the base will get taken down by the Team Larry. That's the game number 2. Once again secured by Team Larry. Now they only need one more win to secure the 3rd placement for the team for the next door showdown.
Absolutely, and they just got the victory. Congratulations to Team Larry. And I was quite not sure about the pick. I mean, the Team Larry, the pick was quite unique, especially whenever I saw there's Ixia and there's Eve. It was a quite unique pick, and they just once again proved like you can go more further. You can play, you can give a hell of a good gameplay with some unique picks. Like, you don't have to go for the usual flow, and that is what they have proven in this game. It was a very good game from their side. Like, I would say it was a complete domination from the side of Team Larry. That they just dominated the game, the neutral objective. The micro sense and the macro sense was quite good enough for them, and the MVP is secured by Eve, the 2014 KDA, the most valuable player. And I was expecting, like, whatever I expected, I got this from the team. But it was a little bit disappointing from the side of Team We're Bot, like, especially in the few team fight. They just, they were like quite out of the game. And I would say they were completely short of the game, and they just paid very nicely, and the consequences was very bad. They just lost 2 different team fights, and those 2 team fights completely decide their fate in this game. Like, whenever, in the team fight, whenever the complete Larry, the 4 members of Larry was invading in the blue buff, Carrie and Belric, I don't know what they're doing in the bot lane. They failed to give a push. They just completely did nothing there. And that team fight, it really does matter, and that was the consequences they paid very nicely. So that's all for this game. It will be a do or die game in the next game, and don't keep your eyes on Team Bangladesh, and definitely Team Weird Bot will come back in the 3rd game with some new strategy, and let's hope for the best. We'll be right back after a very short break.
Welcome to Double 11! Amazing prices! Amazing styles! Win big in Mega Draw! Lowest prices, incredible benefits.
A new mode called 1 vs 1 is coming to Mobile Legends Bang Bang. In 1 vs 1, 2 players will battle it out to see who can score enough kills or destroy the opponent's turret first. A guessing event will also launch with this mode. Both players and spectators can place bets to win fun guessing coins. Now, let's learn more about this new mode. There are 2 ways to win in 1 vs 1 mode. The first method is to secure 3 kills on the opponent within the match time. The second method is to destroy your opponent's turret. The 1 versus 1 fun guessing event will launch with this mode.
Well, after a short break, once again, we'd like to welcome you to the Next Door Showdown. We are witnessing the third placement match of the Next Door Showdown, and we are heading towards the game number 3 of the match. Once again, I'm Sudan Rai with Waka Mahmood as casters, and now, what do you think from Team We Are But? Will they come back strong?
Well, definitely it is quite necessary for them to come back, but they have made a couple of big mistakes in the second game. Like in this kind of situation, like whenever you are facing one of the good team in your against, then you have to put some good strategy and you have to be more concerned about the team fight. Like, yeah, so I'm expecting another good game from them, and I'm expecting good strategy, good tactics from them, especially. And I do believe as one of the good team, one of the best team of Bangladesh, according to you know, these couple of years, they shined enough, and they have a lot of good records, a lot of good past records, a lot of young talents, and you know, talent players in their side. So I am hoping they will come back with some new strategy and tactics against one of the best team of Nepal, Larry. So let's hope for the best. And I'm being optimistic as a commentator of Bangladesh. So yeah, let's see what happened. I'm hoping for the best, and we're moving on to the drafting section. And yeah, let's see some unique picks once again from the side of Larry. Like they just, you know, gifted us a couple of good picks out of the box, couple of new strategy, especially Sudin. Whenever I saw, you know, the real world manipulation combined with the avatar of the Guardian, and also the final slash and Ixia's ultimate, it was quite impressive and satisfying to see all of these
Yeah.
ultimate in the same time.
Yeah, it was actually that was a lot of thing going on the Land of Dawn in that game. Let's see if that will be similar in this match as well, or this game as well. We can see similar plans once again from both the sides. Maybe we could even see the Eve ban this game, because you know the Eve was really comfortable after the ban of the Garita, or we might even see the ban of Zusin, because okay, Zusin is also open and she's quite annoying to face against. But okay, both of the assassins leaving open. I'm not sure if they will get banned, but both the team, they are just trying to, you know, ignore the assassin pick for this match. I'm not sure why they won't go. I guess they won't go for the assassin pick. They will go for the some few, you know, studied tanky picks for the jungle, so that they could, you know, play with comfort.
Absolutely, as you just explained, and yes, from the side of Team Weirbot, there's a Angela and there's a Lonos ban. Also, there's a Hayabusa that we can see from their side. And Keelan will go for the first pick, and there's a lot of good metas that are still open from their side. Like they could go for usual Gal Cutter Isan. Oh, so there is Isan Shen. There is a Isan Shen. 7 picks, 90 plus, 70 plus win rate. As I can see, or maybe this win rate really doesn't do that much matter, you know, because they will probably have a swap with oh no, it's picked by Killen. Okay, so my bad, never mind. So in the other hand, from the side of Weirbot, Ruhan just picked up Yuzhong, a perfect EXP artillery. I just compare Yuzhong with a tank. Also, with I usually say it's a perfect artillery for the EXP side. You know, with the level 4, he can easily, he can easily, do something great in the turtle. Whenever there's a turtle fight going on in the first turtle, Yuzhong with 4 level could do a lot of difference. So Yuzhong is a very good pick, and also there's a Grog from Destroyer side, and in the other hand, Prinja with there is a Ruby, the mistress of lifesteal, and also Void with the Valentina, the mistress of copycat. And if, if they just copy the wild charge or shooting, I guess it will be more profitable. There's still a lot more here to see, and let's see what ultimately he can copy against Team Weird Bots.
Oh, maybe they were anticipating the Eve coming up from We Are Bart, so maybe that was the they picked a Valentina early on. Now we will be able to see the real world manipulation from the side of We Are Bart. I'm not sure why, but I was thinking that rather than the Yuzong, maybe they could have picked the Arlott so that she could you know benefit from a lot of CC coming out from Grog. But okay, that's fine. Maybe that they are going for their comfortable pick, or maybe they are trying to flex him towards the golden, because most probably Team Larry will play that Ruby on the golden because they've got the a lot of damage on the mid lane plus in the jungle.
Absolutely, and they have just locked to one of their core pick, potential pick. They just banned out of Garrett Catcher. As I was mentioning, like, they locked up their one of the core hero, that is Garrett Catcher. We have seen a lot of good gameplays from the side of Team Larry with a Garrett Catcher. So banning it out, it was a quite good decision, and I'm just wondering one thing, and I am just so excited to see some new strategy, some cool strategy from the side of Team Weirbot, because it's a much winning game for them. If they lose, they're out of the third place, and definitely we can put the crown to the Larry, the third place crown. And yes, so they just banned out on our lot. Yeah, one of the very good pick. Whenever you want to stash out a teammate, like, just go for the final slash, boom, you're all done. You can also lock down the back laners like Lancelot does. Maybe some people also compared Arlard with a Lancelot, especially for his dashes. So yeah, let's put that aside. Go for the team Larry, their pick. They just banned out one of the good jungler, that is Joy, because there is no jungler picked yet from the side of Team We Are Bot. Still, there's a lot of good options left. So I would like to see a Harith or a Bane gameplay as a gold laner from the side of Team We Are Bot. So yeah, I don't mind if they just go for a Harith gold lane.
Yeah, Harith Gordon would be good because Team Larry, they've got Valentina, but if they picks out the Ben, then maybe that's gonna be double-edged sword for Team Booyah, but they can benefit a lot with Ben. But yeah, they should also consider the Valentina pick from the side of Team Larry. Now they are going for Nathan, which is also a great pick, but it's still Valentina. She might go for the Entropy. Who knows? Now for the double peak from the side of Team Larry, they are in need of a roamer plus an XP laner, I guess, because the Ruby, I think they'll most probably go for the Ruby Gold lane, as I've already said that they have got a lot of damage on the jungle lane. So what do you think would be a good XP laner according to the pool right now?
All right. From the side of Team, Team Larry, I guess. Ooh, you were asking me, so I was thinking in the middle of my thinking there is the holy man, Khalid is here in the land of Dawn. Like, the good thing about Team Larry is because of them, we are witnessing a couple of good picks, couple of new picks, interesting picks are out of the box. So it's quite amazing to see good draft from their side. So I was expecting Ben. I got a Ben from the Larry side. And there is a Khalid. Definitely Khalid will roam here. And all right, so here we go. Fallen. Fallen with another good hero. Yeah, and this, like, against those dashes hero like Assassin, Ruby is a great counter of them. So I'm not quite sure about this jungler like William managed to capitalize and create some opening against Ruby, because we all know Ruby is a perfect counter of Assassin. So yeah, whenever he just pulled off his side, he wasn't capable and enough to give dashes. And also Khalid is here, and definitely, if they just go for the typical Khalid strategy, then they might go for an invasion, an early
Yeah,
invasion shooting. So
yeah,
typical
obviously.
Khalid strategy, and this is quite dangerous. Those slashes in the early game with the revitalize, if they just go for it, then Team Weirdbot will face a lot of trouble. So I don't know what will happen. They might not able to see our commentary, but if they go for that Larry, then it'll be a little bit afraiding situation for Team Weirdbot. But don't forget, it's a do or die match. Share the stream if you are from Nepal. Share the stream if you are from Bangladesh. Support your team if you're from Nepal or Bangladesh. Support this rivalry, the old school rivalry between Bangladesh and Nepal. And let's see which team has the last left.
Early on, the first out flicker from the side of Destroyer. That's gonna be huge, especially for the first turtle, I guess. Loki, okay, he's being a dragon, okay, that's why maybe they picked out the dragon early on. But in my opinion, that was a great throw during the draft, because dragon, the using, I don't think Team Larry would have stolen the Yuzong pick, okay, but that's the fight against Yuzong. Maybe they knew that that's the comfortable pick for him, just because he was picked early on.
Absolutely. All right. So here, Valentine might be in trouble, but with a very low HP, he managed to survive. And the only impact of Larry once again was very crucial, and it was a very good starting from them once again. Like, they're starting things out very nicely, and in the meantime they're ending everything with very smooth way. And I'm just I would say they're praising their strategy very well. Like the last game we saw a different strategy, and this game we are about to witness another different strategy from the side of Team Larry. And Loki's here. All right, so Ruhan, there will be a fight in the top lane, and also the jungler here, and the killing, taking the kill of Loki. Loki has been victimized by the hand of his son Shin. It was a much needed kill, and in the meantime there is a real manipulation, but this one is a fake one. I mean, the Valentina, copied his ultimate and utilized it very perfectly. And there will be another kill. Velasapalon might be in trouble. Ooh!
Oh, Kalin with low SP. Zawarudu will fall as well. That's the deadly catch by Void. Okay, there with 3 people towards the... Oh, that's a perfect fuse dive with petrification. That's the real one manipulation from the side of Destroyer. He will able to secure the kill against Q, and that's gonna be a free turtle for GVR. But now they are, slowly but surely trading back the girls that they lost, and now they are on the lead. They are with the most probably 300 worth of gold lead.
Absolutely. Now, all right, so there's a sand rush once again, melting down every single one. Here with a kill, double kill in a row. Mr. Charming has been taken down by kill, and one more to go. He's not stopping. X-Ninja seek the kill of Velsavel, and once again victimized by the hand of Team Larry. It was, the way they just took the turtle, focusing on the objective, that was completely nice. But in the end, whenever they're just trying to initiate a team fight, they just completely broke it down.
Yeah, obviously, because there's a lot of CC coming off from the Team Clary. That's the entropy. He's going for the full commitment, but the terrification from Q will be able to disengage the commitment from Ruhan. And Ruhan will be losing the tier 1 turret, I guess, because that's the pain he is facing against. But okay, even the pain couldn't push the lane. That's the another gank against Loki. Yeah, Team Larry, they know the the power of Loki. He is with his comfort pick that's using, so I guess they are committing towards him. They are just targeting him because he is too good with his using, so they are not letting him to scale. They are not trying him to let him farm.
Absolutely. This is the strategy, so then they won't let them farm because that is the basic strategy. Entropy in the meantime, they will try to go for some gold digging situation in the bot lane, and Destroyers is here. Valsafelon making his way on the way to the bot lane, and Flicker has been popped up. Kia has secured himself. In the meantime, Ruby will use his I'm Offended, and Sandrush is coming from the Holy Man, and the slashes are coming on. In the meantime, the killing spree is taken by the Yi Sun-shin. Yi Sun-shin is having a very good time in the Land of Dawn. The turtle has been spawned. In the meantime, Mountain Shocker once again. Yi Sun-shin is a rampage more, and in the meantime, taken down by Loki. It was a much needed shutdown for Weird Bot. It was a much needed one.
And with the underfarmed Loki, he managed to kill that, highly farmed Kellen. Now he's facing 1v3 situation, but his teammates will join the fight. Loki is regenerating his SP, but that's the I'm with the flicker. That's insane. Ruhan is the last member standing towards the bottom lane. That's his raising Sunstream once again. Once getting committed, but he will secure the kill. Once again, another deadly catch, but that's not gonna catch Ruhan. And that's the that's a lot of roller coaster in this game going on.
Absolutely, and the way they're just playing the aggressive way is quite impressive, and Larry's aggressive gameplay is much effective, and that is the thing that we witnessed from the first game. And the way he just made the deadly catch, and I was wondering Ruhan will take the kill, and in the final moment, in the final touch of is whatever it called, the mystical bullet or whatever it is, like I'm talking about Nathan, he just taking the kill of Khalid. So maybe they're just far away from them. I mean, team against the team Larry, and once again there's a wild charge. Just secured himself and escaped from the situation. And yeah, the goal difference between these two teams is 3,000 gold difference. According to this time, which is not that much huge, but every single penny will get counted in the Land of Dawn. And here we go. All right, so Loki is coming, and if he landed, he could destroy any of the back lane. But no, there is no devastation from their side. And here we go, the charges are coming from. In the meantime, there will be a wall charge. Here we go. Managed to get 3 hero. In the meantime, there's a deadly cast will go on, real manipulation. And Ruhan has been taking down the most crucial member of Team Weird Bot, has been taken down in the early stage of the team fight. And this is the thing. This is the thing that really creates some difference, and this is the reason they are losing the team fight every single time. They're locking the back laner. They're locking the back laner, and they are doing that successfully. And once again, that things keeps happening here. Like
they know whom to lock down.
Exactly. That is what they are doing. They're locking Ruhan. They're locking Destroy, and sometimes Velocophelon deadly catches in the meantime. Void might be in trouble, and there is the lock. Wild charge in the meantime, and yes, Void has been taken down. In the meantime, there's a Mountain Chopper, and Kellen once again secure the kill of Loki. 2 more to go, but they will survive, I guess.
With the flicker, real one manipulation dropped by Destroyer, but that's gonna be disrupted. Kyo trying for the kill against Mr. Charming, but Mr. Charming with pretty low SP, who will escape for now. Okay, there's some few wave management going off the top lane by Velicity Fallen. I don't think he'll be able to control, but there's the commitment towards the mid lane. They are going in for the tier 1 turret from the mid lane, and they will secure the tier 1 turret. Now Zawarudo trying to pressurize Ruhan. Ruhan is a bit low on SP. Let's see if the team we are bot will commit or initiate the battle over there, because I think they are trying to go for the battle. Okay, Ruhan is low on SP. He is getting committed, but the Velicity Fallen will be the one to get the kill against Warudo. That's the Black Dragon from Loki, but that's the technic charge once again knocking up. But the fierce dive. Ninja was knocked. There's 1-on-1 situation in the invasion, but there's kill by Prince X Ninja on the pit over there. There's another entropy by Ruhan. He's going for 1-on-1 situation, killing Kalin. And that's the disengagement on the bottom lane side.
That was the over aggressiveness from the kill inside, and it paid off very nicely. The consequences was bad, like the way he invaded inside the tower. That was quite unnecessary. But the good thing is about the good thing about this, they just this kill, like Team Wearbot, just with the little state, they are just moving a little bit farther, like they're just improving themselves. Yeah, all right. So Ruhan might be in trouble, a deadly catch, and here we go. Ruhan once again victimized and avoid.
Bottom lane, Q, low SP might fall. Yeah, that's the Void Crystal by Destroyer, and he managed to secure the kill. But we can see Varisi fallen pretty low on SP. Larry, the team Larry might rush the Lord initiation, and yeah, they are trying to rush down the Lord. There's the Mr. Charming trying to look for the engagement. That's the Raging Sandstorm with the flicker. Destroyer is getting committed onto, but Destroyer with the low SP will able to survive. That's Dragon from by Loki, but he will not be able to, reach any people or players, and yeah, he had to disengage because the Lord is marching from the side of Team Larry.
Absolutely, and the strategy of Team Larry's keep going well, very well. They're just doing whatever they just want to do, focusing on the objective, controlling the map, and Snowball is in their favor. Itemization, Isanshin with a Hunter Strike, War Axe, and Blade of Despair. Sorry, Endless Battle in the other hand. Like Valsafel, the fight has been engaged, no time for discussion. In the meantime, the tower has been taken, TR2 has been taken down from the bot side. Fight has been going on. Valsafel escaped very nicely, and they are just not putting any intention to take down the Lord. Maybe it's 11 minutes Lord. The Team Weirdbot knows well this Lord won't hurt that much and won't capable to take a huge chunk, but yeah, it did. It took a little bit big chunk of the HP of the inhabited tower. Is there will be a fight here in the top lane? Black Dragon from Loki.
Yeah, Loki. But I guess they'll not engage.
Yeah, that was just
okay. They're just trying to pop up that seal, but okay, they are about to hear the 12 minutes on the clock, so they don't have to force it out. But still, okay, there's the minion wave. Maybe they'll try to poke some damage towards the turret of the base of Team Weirbot. Okay, on the top lane we can see a lot of pressure over there. There's the full commitment. Zawadu with the kill against Destroyer. We can see another player getting bursted down. That's Ruhan getting taken down by Kalane. Okay, 1-for-2 trade. That's a fair trade for the Team Larry once again. Now if they move onto the base of Team Weirbot with some few minions, I guess they will not be able to defend much, but it's still terrification. Loki 1 SP Kalane with the last hit. That's deadly cast. Even the bracers will not be able to make him keep alive. Mr. Charming all alone being a tank. I don't think he'll be able to defend his base. He will get bursted down by Kalane. That's the RWM to secure the base. I guess it's okay. They will be able to defend the Lord. Sorry, but the base was.
No, Ruhan once again. And the base has been locked out. A lot more things to say, but I guess we weren't capable enough to say something and discuss about the strategy. Once again, there is a complete clean sweep from the side of Team Larry. Congratulations. They have played very well. And, they just took the crown of the third place of this tournament. Next door showdown, the third place is secure by the one of the good team of Nepal. If I would say one of the best team of Nepal, according to this current scene, the current flow, that is Team Larry. And yeah, they have played very well. And in the other hand, once again, the short of strategy, and they just game up a huge short. I mean, the team of Weirbot, and they just lost the game. They game up huge short, and you guys can see the result against Team Larry. And it wasn't enough to take down the strategy that they have put it in this game. It wasn't enough to take down the one of the best team of Nepal, Team Larry. But I was expecting some little bit more competition from them. But in the end, someone has to fall. And yeah, it was a hell of a good gameplay from the side of Team Larry. and I really appreciate their strategy. We witnessed a lot of good strategy. We witnessed a lot of good picks out of the box, some new picks, some new strategy. If you were learning this game, watching the stream, then you guys could learn something from them. So yeah, that was for the game, and I'm just directly moving on to Sudin Roy to put some speech about that team.
Yeah, it was a really great match, but yeah, obviously a tough match for the team. We are, but I don't know. They were looking really strong during the semifinals, but they struggle a lot during this third placement matchup. But okay, that wraps up the third placement matchup. And we are only left with the grand finals, which is in between the team Hora Sports versus Vintage Victory. And that match will be held on 26th of October, which is the day after tomorrow. It will be gap for tomorrow. So okay, you guys can promote the tournament to watch your friends if you have if you have some leisure time tomorrow on October 25th. But the match will be on October 26th with the best of 7 series in between those huge giant teams from Nepal and Bangladesh.
Absolutely. And as I say, words cannot do this justice. Whenever there's a Vintage Victory in the field, like the Old Glories, the two big team, the giant clash, the rivalry will keep going on in the land of Dawn. It's all about Team Horror Esports versus Team Vintage Victory, the one of the toughest team from Nepal, and I know them very well. I have witnessed their gameplay. A lot of players since the AIT, the MCB 1, 2, 3, and I have witnessed the past glory of Team Vintage Victory when they have on the AAIT. A lot of good players. Even these two side is considered one of the best side of Bangladesh, one of the best side of Nepal. As I mentioned every single time, words cannot do this justice. It will be a devastating final. Grab your seatbelt and just stay tuned to Mobile Legend Bang Bang official Facebook page, official YouTube channel. And also, if you're from Nepal, keep your eyes on official Facebook page of Nepal and Nepali YouTube channel, official ones, obviously. Keep your eyes on that. You guys about to witness a great clash, the Clash of Titan. It is all about Horror Esports versus Vintage Victory.
Yeah, we'll see you guys on that match on October 26th. But it is time to, in the in the stream for the third place match, which was held between the team Larry versus Team We Are Bot. The team Larry was did great. They won against Team We Are Bot and have been placed for the third placement. May Sunanrai with Walker Memul will be signing out today. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on grand finals. Good night for today.
Welcome to Double 11. Amazing prices, amazing styles. Win big in Mega Draw. Lowest prices, incredible benefits.
A new mode called 1 vs 1 is coming to Mobile Legends Bang Bang. In 1 vs 1, 2 players will battle it out to see who can score enough kills or destroy the opponent's turret first. A guessing event will also launch with this mode. Both players and spectators can place bets to win fun guessing coins. Now, let's learn more about this new mode. There are 2 ways to win in 1 vs 1 mode. The first method is to secure 3 kills on the opponent within the match time. The second method is to destroy your opponent's turret. The 1 versus 1 fun guessing event will launch with this mode. At the start of the match, both players and spectators can use their 1 versus 1 fun guessing coins to bet on the match's outcome. The game will also add a set amount of 1 versus 1 fun guessing coins to the prize pool for both sides. All fun guessing coins in the prize pool will be split among the winners. While the 1 versus 1 fun guessing event is running, you can exchange your fun guessing coins for exclusive rewards. Prioritize heroes with quick wave clear or strong burst for this mode. Quickly push your wave into the enemy turret to apply constant pressure and chip away at both the turret's HP and the opponent's HP. The 1 versus 1 map features bushes and creeps as well. Securing jungle resources grants an economic advantage, while the bushes offer the perfect cover for surprise attacks. The 1 versus 1 mode is just around the corner. So, rally your audience and fight for glory.